There are many different drawing and coloring tools in art. And just like there are building tools like a hammer and a screwdriver, you use the tools differently. When we color with a crayon, we go back and forth using the same direction. When we color with colored pencils, we use them a little bit differently, and I'm going to be talking to you about that. Before we do, there are going to be 7 colors that you need to find from your pencil box. Now, when you're looking through here, I'd like you to try to find colors that don't necessarily need sharpened. So these 2 white heads are really broken, but this one is not. I'm going to use this one. Colored pencils are okay to be dull. In fact, that's a good thing. They don't have to be sharp. But if they're broken all the way, try to find one that's already sharpened. If you can't find one that's not broken, then of course grab one no matter what. The second color you're gonna need is red, and then orange, and then yellow. I'd like you to pick a regular green, so not like a lime green or a yellow green, but a regular green. Same thing for blue. You'll notice that some of the blues are darker and some are kind of a lighter color. I'd like you to pick a traditional blue, but if you absolutely can't find one, then use light blue. And the last color you're gonna need is gonna be purple. Now, colored pencils are really soft on the inside, and so I don't want you to sharpen them. If you need any of your pencils to be sharpened while we're working, I want you to bring it up to my desk to be taken care of. Some of them won't need sharpened at all, so only bring the ones that do need sharpened. What we're going to be doing is creating tints on the details of the emoji. A tint is any color plus white to make it lighter. So for instance, I'm gonna start right here on the red pie. When I mix these 2 colors, red plus white, I'm gonna get a tint of red called pink. Well, when you make a tint, it actually takes a lot of white. So inside of the red pie, the first thing I want you to do is put a nice heavy coat of white. Now this is a different tool. We're gonna use it in a different way. Let me slow my hand down. When you color with colored pencil, you use a circular motion. So I put a very heavy coat of white. Since I'm trying to make a tint, I wanna color a little bit lighter with my red. Still using a circular motion. Colored pencils are all about layering. So I'm gonna layer white, I'm gonna layer red. But I'm still not done. Because colored pencils are all about layering, I wanna put one more layer of white on the top. But this time, instead of doing a circular motion up and down, I'm gonna go the opposite way, left to right. When you blend with colored pencils, you use a circular motion and you do go opposite directions. And now I've made a tint of red, which is pink. I'm gonna move over to the purple and I'm gonna repeat the same steps, but this time I'm gonna make a tint of purple, which is called lavender. If your details, like my glasses, come out of the pie, go ahead and color that part of the glasses too. And now I've made a tint of purple called lavender. I'm gonna skip over to blue. A layer of white, a layer of blue, another layer of white. If you notice, I have finished all of my tints. Inside of the emoji details, all I did was match the color of the pie inside of the detail, and I added white with it as well to make it a lighter version of the color. So all of the emoji details have now been mixed to be tints of those colors.